Good morning, good afternoon. How is e-learning going today? As you know, we have today and tomorrow for e-learning, so I figured today we would start covering something new. We've actually done this in my class before. This won't be completely new, but this would be a good time to introduce it, and then we will go over it again in class. So we've been working with pennies a lot this week, and we know that when we count pennies, they are just worth 1 cent each. So this total here is just 6. Ooh, that's not very clean. 6 cents. Sorry about that. Easy enough, right? And if we keep adding, we have 6, 7, 8, 9, and here we have 10 cents. So instead of, let's just clear that there. We can do it that way. 10 cents, right? 10 pennies equals 10 cents. We all understand that. And we've talked a lot this year about how there's easier ways to carry money. I don't carry all my money in pennies. That'd be really heavy. And I'd have a million coins. I don't want that many pennies. So instead of doing that, we have a coin. Oops. Okay, this is actually what I want. Sorry. Take these pins off. Clear all that. Turn my pen off. This coin is worth 10 cents. This is called a dime. Can I delete this other one? There we go. So these two piles are equal. We have 10 pennies here. We have 1 dime on the other side. 10 cents and 1 dime is also 10 cents. They're the same amount. They're equal. So when we count dimes, when we count the little silver ones, or gray or whatever, we count them by tens. So let's clear all of our drawings. And let's get rid of some of these pennies. They're kind of in my way. There we go. So I have 10 cents here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 cents right there. I have 5 different coins. Coin number 1, coin number 2, coin number 3, coin number 4, coin number 5. Oh, let me try that again. Coin number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 coins. But they're not, we don't count them as 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, 4 cent, 5 cents. We count them as 10 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 40 cents, and then 50 cents. We count by tens. Okay, pretty simple. So let's do a problem like this. Let's turn my pen off. Let's select these guys. Let's get rid of all of them. Let's start over. I'm going to bring some coins out. I'm going to freeze for a second. I want you to try to count how much money I'm showing. Yeah, let's not even use this guy yet. Just right there. How much money is on the screen right now? Well, if we are counting these by tens, and if you notice, my coins here, they have this really cool box going around it. There's 10 squares there, so you can actually see it like a stack of 10. Just like when we do our bundles, when we do our morning meeting, we rubber band up all of our paper or our popsicle sticks. That's what they're called. They're called popsicle sticks. We rubber band 10 popsicle sticks into one bundle. This is considered kind of in the same way, one bundle of 10. This coin is worth 10. So I can turn those bundles off, possibly. If I can move my camera around. I don't know how to move my camera now. Don't worry about it. But I'm going to leave those squares on because I can't turn it off right now without pausing my video and messing stuff up. But also I like you to see that it is worth 10 more. You can see it's a lot bigger. Even though that coin is the smallest coin, it's actually worth almost the most. It's worth 10. So if we're counting this, this is 10 cents here plus 10 cents here. What is 10 plus 10? Well, if you don't know, we can actually stack and add these just like when we do our addition. And when we add these, we talked even a little bit about this. You add this column first, which 0 plus 0 is 0, right? And then you add the other side, this blue rectangle. What's 1 plus 1? Well, 1 plus 1 is 2. So what number do I end with? I ended with 20. 10 plus 10 is 20. I have 20 cents right here. Okay. So let's add some more coins in here. Let's make it a little bit trickier. How about now? Well, if I'm counting these out, I'm going to spread these out a little bit so we can see them. If you said 40 cents, you'd be right. I'd count this one 10, 20, 30, and then 40. 40 cents. I'm counting by tens, right? Well, what if I have a mix? What if I have some of these dimes and then I still have some of those pennies? Well, let's get rid of some of these dimes. Let's throw some pennies on here. If you notice, the pennies have a 1 square around them, while the dimes have the 10 square, the long piece. This is a 1, or each of these are a 1, rather, 1. And this is a bundle of 10. So if I'm counting this, I'm going to count by my tens first. I like to start with the big number first. I think it's easier. 10, 20. But when I get to this next one here, I don't count 30 because that's only worth 1. So you have to add 1 more. What is the next number after 20? 21, 22, 23. So my answer was 23 cents. My Chromebook is really hard to write on. I'm sorry, it's so sloppy. 23 cents. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23. Let's look at another one. I'll show you another way you can think about that. So let's get rid of some of these. Let's add another one of these in here. Let's do this. Okay. So I've changed it up a little bit. Now, let's look at how many groups of 10 do we have? How many sticks do I have? I have 1 stick, 2 sticks, 3 sticks of 10. So in my number in the tens column, I'm going to have a 3. How many groups of 1 do I, or just singles do I have? I have 1 single, 2 singles. So a 2. What's my answer? 32 cents. 1 group of 10, 2 groups of 10, 3 groups of 10. We know 3 groups of 10 is 30. 1, 2, 2 ones, 32 there. So there's 2 different ways you might think about it. You might actually want to count by tens and just keep counting on. And we know that some people, math works differently in their head, and they might see it like this, and they can just put in just kind of plug the numbers in. There's 3 groups of 10 here. There's 2 over there. I'll just put a 3 and then a 2, and that's my answer. If you do it that way, you want to start with your tens, your dimes first. I would rather you actually count like the other example, just because when we go to adding with different coins, you're really going to want to know how to do that. So it's a good practice now. Okay, so let's get rid of all of it. There we go. And let's add in this guy and this guy. All right, so here I have some money. Let's figure out how much money we have. I'm going to count my tens first. 10, 20. So I have 20. And then I'm going to add in my ones column. I'm going to kind of separate these guys a little bit. Okay. How many ones do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 6 of those. I'm going to add those together. Now, we've never really looked at one that looks like this, or at least not a lot in class. But when we add this, we still do the same thing. What's 0 plus 6? 0 plus 6 is 6. Now, when I go to do the other side, this is where it can be a little tricky, and I want to show you this. What am I going to add with 2? 2 plus, well, there's nothing underneath it. So if there's nothing there, it is a 0. And you could actually put in a 0 if you needed to help you. I do it with dotted lines, so you know that it's not really there. It doesn't matter. I could put the 0 there. 2 plus 0 is 2. So my answer is 26 cents. 26 cents. That's pennies and dimes now. So let's clear everything out. And this time I'm going to write a number, and I want you to think about what coins you would need, and then we'll do it together. So if I said, okay, I want you to show me the number 45 cents. Am I going to want to bring in 45 pennies? Absolutely not. That would take forever. Oops, sorry. And I don't want to do that. I am not carrying around 45 cents with me all day. I would lose them. We've already talked about that. Oh, okay. The number, I'll bring those numbers back. I know what I've done wrong there. Okay. So 45 cents. Well, in the number 45, I'm going to look first at my tens column. Maybe. Here we go. It's a 4. That tells me how many dimes I need. I need 4 dimes. There's my fingers. 4 dimes. So I'm going to bring in 4 dimes. Now my writing is going to go away when I do this. Well, no, it won't. I lied to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dimes. I can double check my work. I can count those. That is 10, 20, 30, 40. And a 4 is 40. So, yep, I've got enough dimes. Now, I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to look at my ones column. It's a 5. Now, for right now, we're just working with pennies. So this is the easy part. You just use pennies. Later, we'll have to think about pennies or nickels, but we're not doing that right now. We just need that many pennies. How many pennies? 5 pennies. So let's bring them over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pennies. So we have, and we can count those out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So when I turn my pen off, let's count this money out. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Is that what I wanted? 45? Yep, 45. So I've done it correctly. Let's do another one like that. I like that one a lot. Erase all that as well. Yes. And these guys are still here. Okay. No, they're not. All right. Let's think about the number. Let's change back to black. Let's do 22 cents. That's an easy one. 22 cents. What do I need? Well, the first thing I'm looking at, my tens column. Doesn't matter what color I use. There's 2 in the tens column, so I need two of my tens coins, or my dimes. 10, 20. And then the other one is also a 2 this time, right? So I need 2 pennies. 1, 2. Let's count that and make sure we're right. I have 10, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 22. Is that what I wanted? 22. Good job. All right. So those are some easy math problems that we can do. And we can do these even with really big ones. Let's do one big one. Let's do 87 cents. Wow, it's going to be a lot of coins, isn't it? Yeah, the way we're doing it now, it's going to be a lot of coins. Let's figure out how many dimes do I need. What's in my tens column first? I need 8 dimes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and count those now because I want to make sure I have them right. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, and 80. And I want 80. Okay. Now I go to the next one. How many pennies do I need? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to go back and double count that to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I have 87 cents there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, and 87. Is that the number I wanted? 87. Yep, nailed it. Okay. So hopefully now, if you didn't have a great understanding of how to add with dimes, you have a little bit better understanding of how we add with dimes. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Make sure you get all your work done. Watch the instructional videos. And as always, you can pop in and see us if you have any questions.